Apollo B and I'm hanging out with Dougie Fresh. The show was phenomenal.
Thank you.
It was turned up to like the 10th power. I mean, people, I was in the back. People were just screaming and yelling and so engaged in what it was that you were doing. I think that you're absolutely amazing. I followed you since you started, and I think you are just so positive. And you have so much to give and so much to offer, especially to the up and coming. And I want to ask you a little bit about your sweatshirt. I love it. You want to talk to me about that a little bit?
Well, you know, this young man here on the side of us was the one who gave it to me as a gift, and I thought it was a very positive shirt. Since we're talking about positivity, he's trying to, you know, promote his brand. And a lot of times, you know, we don't like to help each other do things. You know, so if I'm wearing it and if it gets out there, people can see it, you know, and then they'll say, hey man, that was a good shirt. He can get a distribution deal, he can start to sell his product. Because it's about supporting each other. So that brother there is the creator of this shirt.
I love this shirt. So where can we get this shirt?
Working on the website,
So give me your email.
What's your email?
Email is brownboy@fullsail.edu.
Okay.
See, that's like a million or 2 million, bro. You done hit the bullseye. It's getting more positive as going on. I see what you did. I see what you did.
I did it obviously. Take the rest
of it. I don't care.
And I know that one thing that I love about you, that you're an entrepreneur. I believe that you're an educator because I've seen you on many shows talking about many topics. And I have been engaged in everything that you're saying, from politics to music, just so much. What is one of the things you would like to tell the young people about the music industry?
Well, you know, it's funny because the music industry is no longer what it used to be. And I think that I'm learning it also because it changed so much. But I just think that it's really about having some form of integrity in your craft. You know, try to create something that you think can change people's lives for the better. You know, give them something. You know, I got a restaurant in New York. And one of the things that I tell people is that I would never serve nobody any food that I wouldn't eat. Because I respect people that much. You know, I don't sell food because it's about making money as much as it's about giving them quality. So it's the same with music. I think artists need to think quality instead of just throwing something out just for shock value. Because I think quality lasts longer than shock value. You know, I think if you buy quality, it has more staying power. So I think that's one of the things I would tell artists. I think the other thing that I would tell them is that it's important to always practice your craft. Because people are downloading songs so easily now that you don't really make a lot of money on them as an artist. Where you make your money is in shows, endorsements, things like that, you know what I mean? Brands that you can build, so you make money like that. So I just think it's important for artists to respect their craft enough that when people come out to see you, you put on the best possible performance that you can. Because a person is paying their money, right? To come and see you. They looking at it like, yo, I'm looking for you to make this thing right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not looking for, like, don't have me jump up there. I see some people in order, but don't have me jump up there and get on. You know, they don't even ride.
Right, I understand.
You know, but they just feel like, you know, at least come with some kind of energy. Don't take the money because you feel you got the money, but you don't want to give people the best possible performance. A friend of mine named Stokely Carmichael, Kwame Ture, I got to meet him before he transcended. And he told me, he said, always show people your virtues, not your vices. He said, you work on your vices, but you show people your virtues. And always have integrity in your craft. So that's the way I grew up, and that's what I stick to this day. Kind of like a long answer, but it's you know, that's a deep question. It's like a lot of depth to that question.
Now, do you believe that there's a lot of one-hit wonders of rappers today?
I think that there are a lot of one-hit wonders before rap. I think there was always one-hit wonders, and I think that sometimes that one hit could take you to the moon. Like Do the Twist by Chubby Checker. I mean, everybody's still doing the twist. It's still working today.
Right.
So the one hit could be the hit of all hits, you know, but some artists might be good at that moment and they can't make the transition. You know, sometimes somebody is good at that time and they were good for that time, but they don't have the ability to go beyond that time because they were good at that time. And sometimes it happened like that. Every artist is different, you know, but I respect each artist, every contribution that's made, you know, every rapper that come out, you know. I mean, if it wasn't for them, the game wouldn't keep going.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
Even if the hit is not a big hit, just because you was in your basement trying to put something together and you threw it out and the streets grabbed it and they liked it. Like when Milk is Chillin' came out, everybody thought that was the corniest record in the world. But doom, 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 that doom, 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 doom. Every time a person hear the beat, they can't stop. Then that beat became Real Love. Then Real Love became something else for somebody else. So even though you might not have thought he was the greatest rapper, he made a hell of a contribution. I think that's I think that song is one of the most sampled hip hop records of all time. So, you know, one hits can be very wonderful.
I see, they can be. I just thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to speak with me. I feel so special and lucky that I was even in your
You got your
presence.
husband on there. Yeah, but it's a family affair, man.
Yes, it is. Yes,
I know it's right over there because he's over there.
Yes, I just appreciate you, and you
I
have.
appreciate your patience too.
Thank you.
Because I want him to know she was over here waiting. I came in, I said, no, I don't want to do it before I go on. And it was like maybe 10, 15 pictures before. She was like, I'm going to wait. I'm going to be patient. See, and patience is something that we don't have. And that's one of the things that hurt us. You know, everybody want to get amped up just because it didn't happen now. Sometimes, you know, as they say, patience is a virtue.
It is.
Rushing things will hurt you.
That's true.
I can keep this going, but
That's okay. That's good though, and I can keep listening. Believe me, because I love listening to you. I've learned a lot from you, and I love listening to you.
Thank you very
and
much.
thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. It's just been, I can't even get my words out. It's just been totally amazing because I think that you are absolutely amazing, and you have done great things in this industry. I can't even talk. Can't get my words out,
No,
and
it's
you
all
will
good.
continue to do so. I know you
Your
will.
spirit is what's felt.
Thank
And
you.
that transcends words.
Yes.
And I appreciate
Yes,
that.
I just think that you're just totally awesome. I can't say enough and give you enough accolades because I've seen what you've done. You have carried yourself really well. I mean, there's artists out there doing some crazy things, but you have integrity, and I think that's the word that I've been looking for all evening.
All the time.
You have great integrity,
All
and
the time.
and I think that is commendable, especially in this industry, and that's why you're so relevant still today. And I appreciate you.
I appreciate you.
Thank you. And just
Do a drop.
Y'all, this is Doug E. Fresh saying love and respect to Paula B. with positivity, not negativity, and a new look on reality. All right? Doug E. Fresh, much respect.